Here's your Oklahoma Farm Report Week in Review. I'm Carly Davenport, bringing you your top agricultural stories of the week. To start off, Kent Backus of the National Cattlemen's Beef Association says the USDA is making progress rolling out the new voluntary Product of the USA label, but more direct workshops and outreach are still needed to reach producers and processors. Backus says the voluntary label avoids the pitfall of the past mandatory labeling, which he says created a one-size-fits-all approach and drove up costs for producers. Instead, he calls the new program a good opportunity to help cattle producers differentiate their product. He emphasizes that any beef labeled Product of the USA must be verified as born, raised, and processed domestically, while imported blends won't qualify. Up next, the United States Senate confirmed former Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullin as the new DHS Secretary in a 54-45 vote, tasked with ending a partial department shutdown and overhauling border operations. Mullin succeeds Kristi Noem and faces immediate challenges, including managing TSA staffing shortages and refining the administration's immigration tactics. Following Mullin's transition to the executive branch, Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt has tapped energy executive Alan Armstrong to fill his vacated Senate seat. Drought-wise, drought conditions continue to grip much of Oklahoma, with nearly 94% of the state affected, and extreme drought expanding sharply in recent days. The most concerning shift is growth of extreme drought, now covering 22% of the state, a significant jump from a week ago. Still, there's some cautious optimism ahead as upcoming forecasts show increasing chances of rainfall that could begin to bring much-needed relief. Finally, the USDA's Food Dollar series shows that farmers and ranchers receive a very small share of what consumers actually spend on food, with less than 6 cents of every dollar going back to the farm in 2024. Most of the value, over 88 cents, comes from activities after the farm gate, including processing, transportation, packaging, retail, and food service. Crop producers saw their share decline to a disappointing 2.5 cents per dollar, while livestock producers saw a slight increase to about 3.3 cents. For groceries, farmers receive a larger share, about 18.5 cents per dollar, especially for minimally processed items like eggs, beef, and milk, but far less of highly processed foods. Overall, it shows that while farmers are essential, most of the money from food goes to everything that happens after it leaves their farm. That's your Oklahoma Farm Report Week in Review. I'm Carly Davenport.